changing. The world today, the system is changing. AI is taking over the world. Today we notice about we learn more about machine learning, computer vision, algorithm, big data, and we try to discover what artificial intelligence are. And the artificial intelligence are the branch of computer science that deals with a writing computer program that can solve problems creatively. Usually, workers in AI work to imitate or duplicate intelligence in computer and robotics. And we all discovered that the human brain is complex. Is a complex. The human neurons network it is complex in our brain. We have 85 billion neurons in our brain, finer and the one that firing in our brain, which causes us to receive, process, and send. So receiving, processing, and sending. And we're looking at the aspect of how to try to make a robotic, you know, how robots should function, how AI should function, and giving us an helpful hand in so handy need for okay. Now listen to this. Do you know that most robotic AIs or whatever artificial intelligence that function is start from they build them from the scratch like a baby trying to be built up by the parent being parented, and you have to know how as a robotic engineer or so deals with AI computer science. You need to know how to build the brain of a baby north by how exposing the baby to so much to so many things around them. Okay, to so many things around them instead of natural things like the neural. The neural they have notes, so they don't have neural for now. So babies have notes instead of the neural. And the more exposed they become to most of these neural things, like try to make them understand. Hey, that's a dog. Hey, that's that. Hey, that is a boy. That's that. Sometimes they try to figure out if that could be a boy. Or you trying to tell them, okay, just look through this and say this as a boy. Right? You trying to understand how the brain function, and at first the brain is so weak to understand all those things. So you're using the word weak, but to still understand all this because the brain is getting developed. Likewise in AI is based on how you build a robot and how do you build your system to function for you to function in the way you want it. The more you expose the things to learning basically in AI, then they get to understand how the human neurons need to function because this is the complex system in our brain. Object recognition and neurotransmitter affecting computing emotion in AI. So now, well, like we know that AI is actually changing the world in the medical aspect, in the business aspect, in business analysis, and business information. The AI is changing the world. Places like Japan is having over a billion robotic industries or AI industries. Places like Japan, places like South Korea, they actually have flying technical cars that actually fly in the space. Okay, they're flying the space of the earth, and trying to understand all those things. And cars of drones, cars, cars driving by themselves. These drones, machineries created by humans, trying to understand the needs of humans, and trying to, like I say, artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that deals with writing computer programs that can solve problems creatively. So we need to solve problems creatively and for us to solve problem creatively, we need AI to come into the picture to change the world. change the world sector, the economical sector, the political sector, environmental sector, ecologically, and changing the health sector, the medical sector, and education sector, the school sector. So we're exposing people to all those things. And how do we need, and what do we need to do here in Nigeria to be able to establish the AI intelligence? We need more youths to venture into all those things, expose yourself to this, rather than doing things like fraudulent style stuff. You try to people ritual going on. Try to feature into things that are beneficial to your life and change the world with AI. Okay, but I don't have much to say about it. When I'm done making a lot of research about the AI, then I will come back to you and discuss about the AI. Just stay tuned to PcN AI, connecting to the world.